up, Hein Logical? Gabe's back again after somewhat of a long absence, I feel anyway. But I got a good topic for you guys just because this kind of relates to mostly usually what I talk about anyway. But topic is don't be fake. I feel a lot of people that are around my age definitely know what that is, and definitely a lot of the younger generation. But what for the older generation who don't know, it's don't be two-faced. Don't be talking behind someone's back, stuff like that. But it kind of to me there's kind of two ways I can go with this, and I'm gonna tell them both ways from my opinion. Okay. First opinion is obviously don't be fake to other people. This is something that we are constantly doing in our society today where, we're judging it all based on character with money, powers, stuff like that too. And then they think that they're completely different than what we are. Yeah, some people don't have money. Some people don't have fame. Some people don't have all that stuff, and that's not really the entire point of living your life. But a lot of people just base it around or base it in our society just because it's just something that we've grown to onto social media because we're constantly seeing other people that are like this that say, fuck you, I got money and you don't. There's always a way that people kind of push it on you that just oh, you need to be better than everyone else because they got fucking money and everything like that. I don't really think that our society should be growing on that aspect because how are we able to appreciate everyone for what they can possibly do even if they don't have money? Some people are freaking fantastic people. They're good at their job, do what they do. They may not make a lot of money, but they still enjoy what they like to do. And it's even the same thing with me. I cook, and I love cooking. Food is something that I love making, and it's just obviously it's always something that satisfied me to obviously eat food, and so does everyone else. But especially with YouTube, is that like I said before, I don't care who doesn't watch. I only hope that you guys listen and just relate to the stuff that I'm talking about, because it's something that I feel like a lot of people need growth in our society, and not a lot of people are thinking outside the box, and that's obviously my personal opinion, and that's why I don't like fake bullshit, just because that I don't believe in sugarcoating things. I don't feel like I should go out of my way to talk to someone that I don't like and just be like, all right, hey, we'll just be completely controversial with them, but yeah, talk shit behind them. And I don't think other people should be doing that either. If you don't like a person, don't talk to them. Simple as that. Don't judge their different opinions just because they're different, and that's about it. It's just don't be freaking fake with someone else. Probably been plenty of times where I've even been fake to people, and I can relate that I've done some stupid stuff for people too. And I know that everyone's got a couple of those under their belt. I know that people do. They don't have to hide it from me just because everyone makes mistakes and stuff like that. But it's just, this should hopefully make you think in a way to change that aspect, just to at least appreciate people just for how people are. Everyone's going to be different. You can't stop that. I can't stop that. And it's the same thing for what you guys like to do. I may not I may not relate to a lot of stuff that you guys like to do compared to what I like to do, but at the same time, it's your life. Who cares? I don't care. I can't judge because everyone's life is different. Getting on to how that goes on to my second opinion on this is that don't be fake to yourself. What I mean by that is that, especially when you're looking on social media and thinking that, just because some people are making money this way, I gotta do it. But then they develop the habit, and then all of a sudden they feel like they don't want to do it anymore. And that kind of, then all of a sudden you feel like this self-judgment on yourself because you spend all your money on YouTube equipment or music equipment, something in that matter of where you're you feel like it was pointless to do so. And that's why when I say live your life, it's do it how you enjoy it, because being fake to yourself and doing stuff that's out of your comfort zone, it's okay to experiment. And me personally, I'm a person that likes to challenge my comfort zone. I'm legitimately okay to do whatever, even if it's a little different from what I'm used to. That's okay, because I'm a person that is okay with accepting other people's way of doing things. Sorry, my phone's going off. I'm going to turn that off. But otherwise, I just think that it's a more mental breakdown on yourself just to constantly think that you can't do it this way, or that you're not going to do it. And obviously if shit like that takes practice, you're going to need help with most of the stuff when it comes to music, YouTube, yada yada, school, and so on and so forth. It's even for becoming even most technical professions like doctors and stuff like that, there's going to be a point of stress where you feel like you don't want to do it. But if it's not something that you feel, then go with your gut. Go do it. It's exactly why I say go live your life, because you feel satisfied to have that thing that you've always been wanting to do on your shoulders, And there's a point to where you should be stressing on other people's bullshit, which you shouldn't even be doing at all, except just worrying about your own stuff, because everyone has their own stuff to worry about. Me and my friend Tristan were talking about of how, like, when you don't have, like, when you're not having to worry about something besides, like, stress you want to stress about, then you don't feel as stressed about it. You're constantly thinking, shit, this is fucking stressful, but you're still going to what you want to do, and that obviously comes with any stress, even to the point to where you're pushing to become a singer, pushing even for sports and stuff like that. It's like you've got to better yourself. It's always having to make sure that you step forward with it and just go with your gut feeling. Being fake to yourself, as I said, is that it just leads to like a chemical reaction in your brain to where you're going to be just nonchalantly doing everything that you don't want to do just to get by. A good quote that I've learned from Adam Watts is, why do something consistently just for the money if you have to consistently keep doing other stuff just to get by? You know, everyone's going to like something, so why not just go with what you want to do? And, you know, you'll definitely find a crowd that appeals to what you appeal for, even if it's for specific job professions or music or freaking video games and any other stuff. Like, there's always people that can relate to what you feel. We live in a world of 8 billion people. You're definitely going to find at least more than 1 million people that relate to you in at least some sort of way, shape, or form. I relate to a lot of people's things, but I can't, like, obviously be like, yeah, I've totally been through that experience when I haven't been through that experience. I've never been in a experience of, like, living super poor. I've never lived an experience of where I've had a lot of money, or where I've, you know, grown up in a sports family where I'm consistently pushed at sports. Like, my mom and my dad have always told me, whatever I want to do, you do it. Like, yeah, there's been some disappointments down the road, and I'm sure that every freaking parent has that in some shape or way or form, but eventually they get used to it, and they're okay with that idea. My mom completely supports me about this, and I love her dearly for all her inspiration that she gives me for that. And with this, I hope that this gives you inspiration to do whatever you want. Don't be fake. Don't listen to other people's dumb fake bullshit. Do what you love. Don't stress out about having to do what everyone else wants to do. If you want to live comfortably doing 9 to 5, that is you. If you want to live comfortably making music, doing YouTube, being a business entrepreneur, going to school for being a doctor, you do you. You can always count on my support. Like, even for half these people that watch my videos and probably don't know who I am and I don't know who they are, I support you in any case, shape, or form. If you're one of my close friends, I support you. Even if we don't talk a lot, I support you. It's just because that I would rather see people thrive than to see people die just because that they freaking feel like they're worthless. And how I thought about this idea was because last week was Suicide Prevention Week, for people who did not know. And I was trying to time it at that time, but I had to do work and other stuff that I had going on the side, some mental stuff. But it's like, that's why people need to not worry about what other people do. Like, just accept for what they do. You could save a person's life for supporting them in something minor that they enjoy. And if you're a person that turns down someone for something that they brought up and just be like, that's completely stupid, and you are a horrible person. Not gonna lie. Otherwise, I don't really have anything else to kind of go along with this. I kind of hope that you kind of got this aspect as much as I do, because I do worry about other people's mental health, even if, you know, it's like, I'm trying not to put all your problems on me, but I will at least listen to whatever happens, whatever goes on with people, just because that I know life is hard sometimes. I get it to only a certain extent, but I understand. Life is hard, and that's why I hope that this dedicates you to push yourself. Don't feel bad about yourself. Be happy with yourself. Do whatever you please, and I just hope that you guys will feel fulfilled with your dreams as much as I feel fulfilled with mine. But otherwise, I think that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. This is a pretty important topic for me, so I would love for this to be shared everywhere, just because that everyone deserves a little support in something. Don't be fake. Be real with yourself. Be real with other people. And that's pretty much all I got.